Um, Welcome to Lazarus. This is within the Unity browser, and the reason I'm doing that is I had problems with Twitch, so I can't fully render it. You're not going to see the best dynamic lighting or anything like that. This is a prototype, and I don't want to fuck around with this Twitch tech because it's about sending this out there to everyone. As you can see there's a little kind of Unity thing going on. There's going to be a few other bugs because I've been playing with, there goes the power. I've been playing around with this editor in Pro mode, and it's not a good conversion, so what you'll see is this door doesn't animate, it just cut power, as you can hear from the sound effect, didn't open fully, but it's not going to move, it's not going to animate. Its collision works, and it won't be there when the door opens, but yeah, you know, it's a bug. So, what is Lazarus? It's a game about a ship that's powered down, you wake up, you don't know what's going on. And you're alone, and you're more or less weaponless. Here I have a mock weapon. It'd be a crowbar, probably. Now it's a medieval mace. But you're more or less defenseless because this is a horror game. It's a game about controlling power, so I'm going to click into this, activate this power node. I'm also going to try to open that door remotely when it gets power. And it should be open now. At the moment there's no enemies, but the basic mechanic is controlling power around the ship, and whether the light turns out, that's where the bad creatures live. That's an enemy turret. There's also the AI that works against you, but you can hack its elements. It's gone mad with power. It's kind of like a System Shock God entity. Different consoles have different power, but you can also hack into things wirelessly with different items that you'll be able to find. I can now turn off emergency power now that there's power. I can turn off this door to stop eating power. I can even turn off this node to stop the connection between them. And this is a power puzzle to get to the next area. I know the solution. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to bug around with it. First thing I need to do is do a manual reset. Now this is a big mechanic in the game because I need to create an emergency power situation with these lights, so I have enough power to feed the next bit of the ship. So I need to manually recycle that power or reset that power. But the lights go out, and that's obviously a problem for me because that's where the bad guys feed. So now I go into some a defensive sort of thing, and once they're down, I quickly reset it, and whatever happens in that time is difficult, obviously, for the player. I don't have AI yet, and now his passive for the moment, he doesn't have power, that turret. He's obviously just gone online. There is one here as well. I'm going to cheat because I know. And now remotely I can tap into that turret and turn it off. There will be options to hack it. I'm going to turn off this power node, it's part of the puzzle. I'm going to switch this one on to make it a bit safer where I am. Open this door. Send the power down here, which is part of the puzzle once I said. And then it's kind of sent down here. I'm going to open this remotely. Obviously I can do all those things locally. But, you know, just because I know what I'm doing, I'm going to do them remotely. There's that bug again. I know it's a bit horrible to watch. Now this room needed a lot of power to fill, which is why I had to manually reset that power into emergency mode. Oh, there's my horrible FPS skills. Not to worry, there's a little respawn there. I'm going to run down. So this is the Unity version, and whether we go to Unreal or not, I don't know. It's a financial decision that I'll write about. But Unity's made this pretty easy to prototype. So this is the main generator, and I'm just going to switch it on. That'll give me enough power to actually solve the objective of this mission, which is to get to the helm, which is down here. And once I've set that puzzle up in such a way, I can get to the helm. And that was just powering this door. Now I'm in the helm, and I used to have a victory message, but I took it off for debugging. Now you'll see the kind of the greater kind of console, because it's a helm console. I can control everything. It's got the most power. Yeah, I can, you know, kind of see everything. I'm at the helm. I should be able to. But that's the game. It's essentially a kind of horror game with these kind of light mechanics thrown into it. It's a game about exploration. It's about exploring in the dark, putting down power packs when you need to, open doors. The ship's only at sort of 5% capacity when you're awoken and you don't know who you are. But it's about exploring areas and fixing generators and fixing the ship to ultimately get off it, or perhaps save the people on it, or the people in cryosleep, or so many different objectives. It's so dynamic. And you do that through exploration and obviously submissions that are given by these kind of radio contact NPCs and things like that. But this is a brief preview of where we're at, and where it will end if we do go to Unreal, which is a conversation. But yeah, and that's all for now. I'm gonna stop the recording now.